Welcome back, one and all. So all week I've been running stress tests on my computer trying to figure out what is wrong. Because all signs point to something's wrong, right? Like there's a piece of hardware failing. So I ran a stress test, a benchmark test on my GPU called Furmark stress test, and it essentially ran for an hour without any problems. It looked perfect. I ran stress tests on my memory. I've ran stress tests on my drives. Everything hardware-wise looks good. So I also went through and double-checked, made sure everything is up to date. My OS is up to date. I checked my BIOS, updated it, updated my GPU. Everything's up to date. So hopefully today the issue will be gone. However, if it crashes again, it's pretty much indicative that my computer can no longer handle streaming DA at a high quality while running DA at the same time. It's just surpassed my PC's ability, which means I'll probably be pleading with the big bosses to help me upgrade a little bit, at least a GPU. We'll see how things go. I've been running myself ragged this last week. There's been a lot going on. So many of you have met Seymour, our new puppy. He's been on the stream a few times, hanging out. He had a very rough day well, not yesterday, but the day before. He had to go to the vet to be neutered, and he had a little bit of a cherry eye, where it's like a bulbous kind of thing there, and they had to remove it. Anyway, we've been kind of playing on that since we adopted him. It was part of the agreement with adopting him. Like I got a cat fur on my face. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, there's two. Gone. Anyway, poor puppy, right? He had surgery, he's on pain medication, and he's got a cone of shame. He's not digging it, so he won't be joining us on stream today, unfortunately. He's been having a really rough go of it. We've been just spending tons of time snuggling him and taking care of him. Right? Seymour has not been doing very well. Other than that, like I said, have been stressfully trying to figure out what's wrong with my computer all week. So hopefully I've sussed this out and we'll be good. Really quickly before I proceed, there was a hotfix patch today. Welcome, Dragon at Rest. How are you doing? And the hotfix includes WebM exports speeding up and slowing down randomly. Meaning the file would kind of play normal and then speed up and then slow down. I think that's been fixed. If not, let us know on Discord, or please submit a bug report through Dungeon Alchemist. Next, fixed an issue with Hero Forge models not loading correctly, returning them must be connected to Steam, even if you were. We've seen a small subset of our community run into this issue, even though they're connected to the internet, connected to Steam. Their Hero Forge models wouldn't connect, so hopefully we've sussed this out. And if you're running into this issue still, please let us know. Other than that, moving on from patch notes and hotfix notes, we're gonna get into the damn stream. So first and foremost, I am just glad you're all here. For those of you that are new here, my name is Mac. I'm the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. Dungeon Alchemist is an AI-powered map-making utility, which you see in front of you here, and it allows you to build maps with assisted AI or just by hand. So you can go in and build your maps, with stunning detail using AI or without. And many in our community here in chat use Dungeon Alchemist to supplement their tabletop gaming experience, whether it's online or in person. They use Dungeon Alchemist to create maps to help flush out their campaigns, whether it's in D&D, Pathfinder, etc. In fact, really quickly, I'm just curious all the various environments, or let's just say rule sets, everyone uses Dungeon Alchemist for. If you could enlighten me, please, what rules or system do you use Dungeon Alchemist for? Right, Snoo. Hey, welcome back, KO'd. And okay, I gotta make sure I say this name correctly. Oh my gosh, I cannot say it right. Hayeks is Staming Au, AU. I'm assuming Australia is where you're from at the end there. But I don't know. I just butchered your name and I apologize for it. Overgrown or overgoing, you use 5e. A lot of people use 5e in Foundry or 5e in general. D70, what's that, Gorvidal? I'm not familiar with that. Is that a future system? Oh my gosh, right? So in the US we have this thing called daylight savings time. And twice a year we have to adjust our clocks according to some really old law that happened like 100 years ago. And basically during the spring we move our clocks forward an hour, and during the winter or during the fall our clocks fall back an hour. That's how you remember it. Spring forward, fall back. Yeah, actually not all of Arizona, Amanda. Only some parts of Arizona, which makes it even further confusing. I think it's only certain parts. But there are certain regions and things and places where they don't observe daylight savings in the US because they have local laws because they think it's bumpkus, which it is. Right. No, let's just get rid of daylight in the US and that should solve the problem, right? Mutants and Master... That sounds so fun, Vix. I've been kind of peeping your campaign a little bit here and there when I can, and anytime I join, it always makes me smile, and I just love your community and your players and whatnot. You've been doing a really good job DMing as well when I catch you. I don't know about the other times. Could be completely dropping the ball. You're a great DM. When I was a guest on your channel for the one shot, it was super fun. Only do well when I'm there. I'm like a good luck charm. It makes sense. So, I mean, look what happened to the Dungeon Alchemist streams and social networks after I jumped on. Good luck charm. Okay, so first things first. If you haven't already, I'd love to talk about the Cartomancer Chronicles if you haven't checked it out. So the Cartomancer Chronicles is a weekly newspaper that we have within Dungeon Alchemist. Oh my gosh, Kaod, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I did a lot this week praying to the GPU gods trying to fix this. I updated my BIOS, I updated my GPU, Windows updates, I've done stress tests on every bit of my hardware. Everything looks fine. I don't know. At this point, it's just a matter of seeing if it makes it or not this stream. See if my changes made any difference. Anyway, moving forward, so with the Cartomancer Chronicles, every week, I will be updating this newspaper to feature new information. The Dam Challenge is a main source point of this. As you know, we do the bi-weekly Dam Challenge. Right now, our Dam Challenge is Everything is Lava, which your submissions need to be turned in by 3/24. That's March 24th to the Dam Challenge channel in our Discord in order to be qualified. There's already been a few entries. We're popping off already with entries. It's awesome. By the way, when you enter this contest, if you win a $10 Hero Forge gift card, and you get a VIP tag here in chat. Let's see here. So, moving on with the Cartomancer Chronicles, it'll kind of feature relevant information, cool maps. So it features the last winner of the Dam Challenge, Stacy Rico's Haunted Forest. We have down here object showcases, so you can see the object, get a little bit of information about it, and you can even favorite it, and that adds it to your favorites within the object panel over here on the left. Are you guys seeing my mouse? Is it hidden? I did not even realize it might be hidden. 1 second. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Mouse isn't hidden. Good. Because there's an option within Streamlabs to hide it, and I hide it when I'm recording and I forget about it. Because I record throughout the week to post on socials, and then I kind of forget I hit it, and then the stream day comes. Anyway, so you can favorite this object, which allows it to be in your favorites over in the object panel later. The maps, alternatively, you can click on the map and open it and download it, which is awesome. So the Cartomancer Chronicles are a great way to learn tips and tricks, upcoming information, see cool maps, and objects, alternatively. Down here, we've got tips and tricks. You can now copy the properties of objects with Control-C, Control-V. Select an object and hit Control-C to copy it, which a lot of you know Control-C is the copy command in Windows, or Command-C in Mac, pretty much the same thing. Then Control-V to paste it. Let me show you how this works. Let's see, what map works good? Hey, no, Mac. Welcome, welcome. My name is Mac. I am the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Oh my goodness, did we hit 50? It's giveaway time! Let's set up a giveaway really quickly, okay? But before I do that, let's do the copy and paste feature. So, the way I love to demonstrate this, you see all these lights and they're green. Let's say you wanted to turn all these lamps off, right? You could turn one off and you hit Control-C to copy it, says Objects Properties Copied. And then you can hit Control-V and just drag across the map and it turns off all the lamps. Or maybe you want them back on, but you want them to be a different color and not as bright. Control-C again, Control-V. Drag across the map. Boom. So, with this in mind, this allows you to quickly adjust the properties across your maps in seconds. So let's say you have a bunch of animated objects and you want to turn them off while you're building to save frames, but you want to turn them on later. You can turn them all on. Maybe you want to copy the properties from one object to another, or maybe you have like a bunch of doors in your map and you want to open them and copy it to all the doors and open them. You can do that. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of doors to demonstrate, but yes, that is an incredible use case for it. There's a lot of different ways you can utilize this feature within Dungeon Alchemist. It's not to copy objects, mind that. It's to copy object properties. So colors, brightness, open, close, play, pause, etc. Those types of things. Hey, NPL Illustration, welcome to the stream. This is Dungeon Alchemist. It's an AI-powered map maker for tabletop RPGs in a fantasy-type setting. So let's say you're a D&D GM and you like making really detailed maps. This is a great way to supplement your campaign. How do you copy and paste? So let's say you wanted everything to be green. First off, you select the object. Make sure it's got all the properties you want. So let's say it's set to green and you want it this brightness. Once you've done that, make sure the object is selected. You can either go up to the edit panel and hit copy, or you can use Control+C. Either one works. It's a hotkey combo, or you can select it physically. You can also go into edit and hit paste, or you can hit Control-V to paste. And notice that little green box. Boom, drag across, everything's green again. We just changed all those. Let's change all these back here. Control-V again. So it still has the properties from before, and I can keep moving it around the map. The thing is that's really good about this is you could select a torch over here and copy properties across the entire map. So essentially everything is turned. So I accidentally did not select a new property, but you get the idea. Boom. All purple. All the time. To a degree, yeah. So you have AI to supplement your building, but you can also dive in and do everything by hand. We also have Steam Workshop, where there's almost 3,000 maps, last I checked, submitted by our users that you can download absolutely free to use for your campaigns. But yeah, it's essentially like that, but it's not necessarily a virtual tabletop, which I know Tailspire has aspects of like dice rolling and stuff like that. We do have the option to place tokens with Hero Forge, but it's more for getting very immersive like screenshots or recordings of your environments to use as handouts or cutscenes, etc. So it's a little bit different than Tailspire. It's a map maker and immersion tool instead of a map maker and virtual tabletop. Does that make sense? Oh, will do. Let's show cinematic mode. So cinematic up here, you essentially have a drone camera and you could fly in and get these really cool bird's eye views of your maps or kind of go through them in first person mode. And you can record or take screenshots and use these as, like I said, as handouts. So a lot of our players use Dungeon Alchemist in tandem with a virtual tabletop, like say Foundry or Fantasy Grounds or Roll20. All are very powerful tools. Those are the big three, as I call them, and our tool exports directly to that. So with that in mind, you can export a map directly to these tools with line of sight, wall data, light data, doors, windows, etc., and it interacts with your virtual tabletop, giving you that information immediately. So if you use, say, Foundry as a virtual tabletop, your players will have wall, line of sight information, etc. when you use our maps. It saves a lot of time. It's a really big time saver. Honestly, though, the thing is we don't export to, say, Unreal. We export to those map makers, or those virtual tabletops like Roll20. So we don't have a 3D export. We don't have a Unity or whatever export, Unreal, etc. It is exported in a flat top-down. Whether it's animated or a still is up to you. We offer animated exports for Roll20 and Foundry, not Fantasy Grounds, because they just simply don't support it at this time. Our animated exports also work on Owlbear. I just tested that the other day, and it works great. I mean, you can use it for whatever purpose you want, Nomax Slicer. I've seen people in our community use Dungeon Alchemist in TTRPG games where they set up the scenes with Dungeon Alchemist, but put their like tokens and their character art on top of it and give people choices. And so it's like a scene-based TTRPG game. You could use it however you see fit. However, if you are selling your creations using Dungeon Alchemist content, once you cross $100,000 in, I'm losing my train of thought here, US dollars in profit annual, then you basically have to apply for a commercial license instead of a traditional license, and only at that point. Yep, let's do the giveaway. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked here. Oh, a busy stream today. Do we have a mod in chat today? I haven't even noticed. You're not modded yet. Oh my goodness. That's quite a way to ask, too. It is Mac with a C. You got it perfectly. So when I was growing up, my dad and I used to watch this show called MacGyver. It was like my favorite show growing up as a kid. And my dad was really smart, and he taught me a lot of things about life, about electronics and carpentry and like all these random things. And the thing is I kind of like today I love tinkering with electronics. I love 3D printing. I love laser cutting, and yeah, that's where it's inspired from MacGyver. My personal stream, my name is MacX3D, and I typically do 3D printing in tandem with my stream. But I've just been so, like, busy with work that I barely even stream on my own channel anymore. It is a good show. It was an amazing show, the first rendition, and I've watched some of the newer one, and it's okay, too. It was a strange time when it was filmed, so I guess, you know, it is what it is. Make sure you're following the stream if you want to enter the giveaway. It's a requirement. The stream will run for, the giveaway will run for about 10 minutes, in which point then we will, it'll automatically draw a winner, and then we will give that winner 30 seconds to claim the key. If they claim it in time, then they get the key. That easy. We're going to look at maps from the community really quickly. Well, for the rest of the stream, actually. Ooh, a Fey Portal. Let's take a look at this. So, my stream hasn't crashed yet, which is amazing. I don't want to jinx it. I'm knocking on wood very heavily over here. Very much encapsulates the Fey. Oh, it's incredibly easy, Mondu. So Mondu asks, how easy is it to share to Steam Workshop? So let's say I wanted to share this map. If you just, let's say I built this map and I wanted to share it. I just click on the Steam Workshop tab at the top, and then I hit publish. And then you can click here to take a personalized picture. Let's say you don't like that one. You get in really close for this, like, you know, beautiful kind of custom picture, and then you can set the map title. In this case, I'm not going to publish it, so I'm just going to type test. You could set the visibility to private, friends, or public. So if it's public, everyone on Steam can see it. If it's friends, only your friends. Private, only you. Keep that in mind. You always want to switch it to public if you want people to see it. Type in a detailed description, and remember, try not to use like hyphens or underscores in your title or in your description. The more your description has in it, the more likely people search will find it, because the Steam search is based on keywords like that. Hey Lucien, are you here right now? I think Lucien made this map, and they sometimes frequent the stream. Oh, if you're warning me to adjust to low before I load a map, I'll do that. Oh, it's super easy to upload maps. However, it's a little bit more complicated to update a map that you have already uploaded to the workshop, because you have to first go into the workshop, open your published maps that you've already published. So let's say I wanted to update this map, right? This caravan campsite, which I could update given the fact that we have a lot of new caravans, and I made these from scratch, a lot of them using combined assets. So let's say I wanted to update it. So let's say I changed out this one right here and just put in a new wagon like this one, the Cartomancers Barrow, which is a beautiful new asset in our most recent update. You can customize all these little art panels on it, and if you hit the play button, it opens up like a cool like snake oil salesman's cart. Very neat. And you can put stuff inside of it too. Anyway, so let's say I wanted to update this map now that I put this new cart there, okay? I go up to Steam Workshop and I just simply hit update published map, right? Boom, it asks me if I want to take a new screenshot, which it automatically takes from the angle I'm at. Notice the Cartomancers Barrow right there. Caravan campsite, public. I hit update, and now updates it. So you need to open your existing map from the workshop first to update it. If you open it from your computer, from your local saves, and then try to update it, it will not work. It'll ask you to upload a new map. Oh, it's a beautiful object. Let's take a closer look at it, actually. Let's bring it over here to the road where you can really see it. So it has these beautiful little panels, right? And the panels here, they move, and it's so beautiful. It's an amazing piece of kit. But like I said, you could fill it up with stuff. I think I have a map with stuff in it. There it is. Wandering Salesman. Hey, Highland, how are you? Are you feeling any better? I've been really worried about you. So here I kind of put in like a little workshop where, you know, we got like a microscope and the, you know, mortar and pestle and alembic and stuff to mix up little potions on the road. And his little kind of showcase where he's selling stuff and whatnot. And here's a little weighing station to kind of finish crafting potions. Okay, let's take a look here. So the giveaway's got about 2.5 minutes left. If you haven't entered already, make sure. Honestly, yeah, so there was a big adjustment with time. In the US, they had what's called daylight savings this last week, and time sprang forward an hour, so we lost an hour, essentially. Sorry about that. I did not realize that worldwide it was not quite the same, which, you know, forgive my ignorance there, but I haven't been worldwide. Experienced that. Okay, let's open up another community map. Wilhelm Myers, he was a snake oil salesman who sold powders to help clean clothes and the like. He was very clearly a Billy Mays ripoff. Billy Mays, son, like my tweet talking about the character. This card is amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Billy Mays here, and we're here to talk about an amazing new product. What is it? OxyClean? OxyClean! It cleans everything! I am not Mr. Worldwide, despite my bald demeanor. I am not the one and the same, unfortunately. Ooh, this Lich's lair looks neat. Let's take a look. So, did anyone ever watch the movie Bedknobs and Broomsticks, which is surprisingly one of the few Disney movies that I've wanted to see remastered that Disney hasn't remastered yet? It's probably because, oh yeah, Bedknobs and Broomsticks is an amazing Disney movie. Angela Lansbury killed it in Bedknobs and Broomsticks. So, anyway, what was I just talking about? I always liken a few different things, like that cart, for instance. That's what we were talking about, getting rolling, circling back, rewinding. The Cartomancer's cart reminds me of What's-His-Bucket's cart from when they meet him in London. They go to find the gentleman who sold her the book that has the spell substitutiary locomotion in it, which they only have half of, and they need the other half to solve the problem they have. And so they go to find him, and he ends up being a snake oil salesman, essentially, with a cart that, like, unfolds, and the legs pop out, and he's trying to sell little things to people on the street. It was pretty funny. Is it on Disney Plus? Probably. I think I have the DVD somewhere. This is neat, though. A little Lich's Lair. Not bad. Good use of the cave biome, filling in with pits and other stuff. Puts the lotion on its skin. Anyway. I like the Necronomicon here. Have you guys all noticed the eyeball? Oh, there it goes. The eyeball in the Necronomicon moves. Creepy. Oh my gosh, Eric, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. That was the fastest claim I've seen in a while, but I also did warn during the kind of giveaway period that there is a claim. Congratulations. Wow, that was the fastest claim in the West. Now that you've won, what are you going to do? One moment. Just a moment. Sorry, I'm filling out a document that has keys that I generate in it. And I have to do this for every key I generate, because if not, then I'm fired. So let's just make sure this is all done well. And up to code, they would say. Eric, I just sent you the code. Can you confirm in chat that you got it? That's awesome. You're going to be giving away to one of your players? That's amazing. That's cool. Like a fledgling DM. Does anyone have that player at their table, like, that they know is going to be a DM one day? Congratulations again, my friend. Thank you for supporting the stream, and I'm glad you won. Congratulations. Can we get some pats on the back for Eric? I know we all didn't win, but we can't all win, so let's be good sports. Uh-oh, Jello wrestle. Go for it. Whatever tickles your fancy, my friend. Okay, let's see here. Let's go into sort by recent. Fire Giant's Forge. Ooh, VanYakos, you made this? Let's take a look at it. So, my story with DA is kind of similar, KO'd. I actually... So, I was part of a campaign that, like... basically I'd been really excited for, and I built like this amazing character for and background, and campaign got delayed almost indefinitely at the point. Well, it was almost over a year that it got delayed, and I was, although very, you know, like understanding of the GM situation, was also frustrated and wanted to play, but I couldn't, you know, find a table to join. So my buddy, he actually gifted me a copy of DA, and he's like, hey, check it out, see if you like it, see what it does, and see if you can build something cool with it. And I started building in it, and I built my first map, which was the Dwarven Prospectors mine. And I loved that map, and I just remastered it like just a couple weeks, or just a week ago when this update launched. With all the tracks and whatnot. You can ask questions the whole time. These streams are AMA format, Unbounded Lopez. Just make sure you put question first, so I know that you're asking. It makes it easier to spot. This is a very beautiful cave map. Lovely. Well done. Fantastic use of all the new assets. So you can't adjust objects on different axes yet. Like 2 weeks ago, we had a stream, and our lead developer, Carl, was on, and we discussed that, and he said that a lot of our textures aren't designed to be elongated on one axis and not the other. They're meant to be, constrained and expanded and constrained in kind proportionately. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. And basically, I know that a lot of people want that, and I would see something like that being available in maybe our Fun with Objects update, which is one of our many stretch goals still remaining. For those of you that are wondering, actually, and I was surprised by this, our devs plugged in which stretch goal is our next update on our upvote yesterday. So the Treasury is going to be our next update, which typically they don't announce it till like 3 or 4 weeks before. So that's pretty cool. Question, is there a new feature that allows us to move in the y-axis? Is there going to be a feature to move in the x-axis? Oh, there's a new feature to move in the y-axis. It's actually the z-axis, but yes, I understand what you're saying. Going to be a feature. That would probably be, the other axes would be Fun with Objects, yet again. That expansion or stretch goal. So Dungeon Alchemist was conceived as a Kickstarter, and when it was raising funds, it hit its goals over and over and over and over and over and over again. And each time it hit a goal, there was a new stretch goal or expansion added that was a planned goal or update. So most recently, we did Everything is Lava. Before that, Winter Wonderland. Our next update, the Treasury, will feature a lot of assets and content related to treasure and loot, I would imagine. Plans for freestanding doors or windows? Yes. Carl confirmed that is the plan. When they will be added, I cannot confirm. But I can confirm that ultimately there will be freestanding doors, freestanding windows, freestanding round walls of every type. Yes. One moment. Yep. Have I answered all questions? Did I miss any? I want to make sure there was a flurry there. By the way, if we hit 100 viewers, we'll do another giveaway. So we do a giveaway every 50 viewers. We hit 50, we did one giveaway. So if we hit 100, we'll do another. So, share the streams on your socials and your Discords, on your whatever. If you could host the stream, etc., that helps. Every little bit helps, as we're trying to grow this channel here on Twitch. I appreciate that very much so. In addition to that, as we are an independent company, a small indie dev company, it does help when we get, the word of mouth like that. Oh my goodness, dirty rollers. Yes, there is an update planned called Tricks and Traps Joker. And I don't know an exact date on it, but I do know it is one of our many planned expansions. Beat you, Dag. You can't beat me, dude. I got the fastest response in the West. Me and Dag joke about this a lot. This is a lovely mine. Can I just say it's fantastic? Das ist fantastisch. I want to lower this down there, so... Oh, won't let me. On the floor. Yeah, it's because it's interacting with that object. You're very angry. I do have it on low latency, but it could be pretty bad at the moment. Map's beautiful. Very well done. This forge, I got you thinking of it? Doubts. Doubts. So you did a great job on this, Yakos. Brilliantly done. Let's move on. Let's see here. Whoa. I think this is his entry for the everything is lava thing, and I don't want to look at that during this because that shows bias. So we're not going to do that. I cannot look at everything is lava entries. Whoa. That looks cool. I typed that when I woke up this morning. But that's weird. Why did I beat you? With my response. So weird. The weirdest thing ever. Weird, like. Man, this is tense. Whoa. I love this offset chamber area. Welcome to the red light ziggurat. Goodness. I don't even think Matt Mercer knows Dungeon Alchemist exists. You know what would be funny is if, like, the next stream, like, everyone in our community just flooded chat like a flash mob and was like, check out Dungeon Alchemist. No, don't do that. That would probably go over awfully. Don't do that. Right? This also kind of reminds me the way the stairs go up is like a 3D Donkey Kong. Just a little bit. There's like always a path up. Is Zadash his making? Honestly, I don't follow their canon enough to know all of their gods and deities. So I apologize. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Beautiful map, though. Very well done. Okay, let's move on to another map. Does anyone have any suggestions for maps that won't crash my computer immediately? So, Shord, this last week in the US was daylight savings, so I lost an hour this week, so everything's a little bit different now. I'm gonna have to figure out the adjustments and the differences of time, but basically I shifted forward an hour. Yeah, you can view them on Steam, Lopez. One moment, I'll give you a link. Oh, we hit 3,000 yesterday. Awesome. We're over 3,000 maps on our workshop. That's insane. That means if you own a copy of Dungeon Alchemist, or if you buy Dungeon Alchemist, you instantly have access to over 3,000 free maps to use in your campaigns. That's amazing. All you got to do is search, and you can find all sorts of beautiful maps. In addition to that, you can use the AI to generate maps in a snap, or you can roll up your sleeves and build the maps of your dreams. It's amazing. Honestly, going forward, it'll be shifted. It'll be shifted at an hour forward for everyone going forward. The rest are yours. Oh my gosh, KO, don't be so hard on yourself. So that link I just dropped is our Steam Workshop link. You can open maps and browse them. Now, if you subscribe to a map, when you, later on, if you open Dungeon Alchemist, you can click on this tab where it says subscribed maps, and any maps you sub to will appear here, and then you can quickly open them and save them locally on your computer. So I like to browse like maps on my phone when I'm like watching TV or if I'm at an appointment like a doctor's office or something. I'll browse and sub to maps. And then when I come home, I can open DA and they're like I can pretty much find them within a second or two. I actually need to kind of cut down my sub maps because there's so many. Like this cave template, it's probably time to unsub to it because we don't need cave templates anymore. Sorry, TN Bow. But we've moved on. It's time to not need cave templates anymore. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, you can also trim up your sub list on Steam or within Dungeon Alchemist, so you got options. You got lots of ops, as I like to say. Ah, hey, Sack, you know, to each their own. I honestly don't really watch their streams. I've only watched the Amazon show, because I like how fast-paced it is, and it's like an anime. Kind of reminds me of the Castlevania show on Netflix. Pretty good. Well animated, it's a good story, which gives credence to their storytelling in the stream, but I have a hard time watching D&D streams because I prefer playing than over watching. And I also don't want to watch them because I don't want it to influence my play style or my DMing style. I think a lot of people set the expectation that they need to be like Critical Role. They need to be the next Matt Mercer. You don't really have to be the next Matt Mercer to be a good DM at all. So, you know what I mean? Anyway, sorry for that kind of derailment of the train there. Hey, Vim, how are you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. We've got a dev in chat right now. A celebrity in chat right now. Vim DeHare. Or did he already leave? What? I saw him say hi. You better still be here, Vim. I am learning, merely passing by. I appreciate you stopping in, good sir. Hey, you'll be surprised to know we haven't crashed yet so far, so all of my adjustments and tweaks and stress tests on my PC might have fixed things. We'll see. Anyway, fingers crossed. Hopefully I don't knocking on the wood over here. Appreciate you being here, Vim, at least for the moment you are here. Okay, question. I play 5e. However, I've been playing D&D since I was just a lad. I am 36 going on 37. I don't know exactly the first system I played because I played with my friend's older brother. We were like on a table together with a bunch of young friends and he was the DM. And this was probably around the time that Hercules and Xena was on TV, so like early 90s, is what I'd have to guess. I don't know exactly what system we played on, but I also played a bunch of Baldur's Gate growing up. Baldur's Gate 1, 2, Neverwinter Nights. I'm very excited for the new Baldur's Gate game. Yeah, if you guys want to give a quick thank you to Vim and, you know, a pat on the back for this update. Vim puts in so much hard work and amazing effort into the art that you see in Dungeon Alchemist, and he leads our art team as well and keeps them in line and has all these various projects they're working on. Honestly, it stuns me every day, some of the things that come out of our development team. I wish I could talk about it more, but Vim is very incredibly talented, and it's a pleasure to have him here, even if just for a moment. Let's see here. Yeah, I agree, NPL. Their world's fine with one Matt Mercer. Let him continue doing his thing. Let us all be our own DMs. Oh my gosh, Wall of Force Whim, snap to edge. Is that 10 de Leon? Maybe? That must be. You may be going by a different name on stream. Seisu, bro, is my bad, because I didn't account for daylight savings being not a thing in other countries, so my bad. I just kind of went about my business because my phone auto-changed, and then I flipped my oven over the day of, and I kind of forgot about it. Because daylight savings is like a very natural occurrence in the U.S. I've been dealing with it twice a year since I was, 4 or 5, since I remember. So I apologize for not making it clear that there was an adjustment in the times. That's a big drop of the ball on my part. Okay, let's move on to a new map. While this map is beautiful, we need to showcase many more maps. Elevated road map. Okay, Dag. Elevated road map. Oh man, this better not crash my stream. Why am I not seeing it? When I'm searching, it's not finding anything new. Let me close workshop and reopen it. It might be a bug, actually. Let's search mine. Okay, it's working. This one right here? Jag? Unbounded Lopez, our maps don't export in isometric. However, with the cinematic mode, you can take beautiful isometric shots to use as handouts or maps. I've actually seen plenty of DMs use them for maps. Okay, so this map is quite large. I'm just going to just say this right now. If the stream crashes, I'm blaming it on Dag. Okay? It's just so it's known. We're gonna try. Famous last words. Do you think all of like my BIOS updates and driver adjustments might have fixed everything? Because most everything that I was getting from my crash logs and my blue screens was indicating there was some kind of driver issue. So it's a big map. It's 128 by 99. It probably, yep, we're gonna have to hit the wait. If anything, it'll crash DA. We're gonna wait. This is a big boy. Hey, we got it to load. Wow. Just hit wait. That's a legit community management strat. Hit wait. Yep, we're in low quality. Oh, this is making my frames dicey at the moment. Yep. Oh my goodness. We may not stay here long. The big boy map. It wears Huggies and it eats its tendies. It's a big boy map. Oh my gosh. Yep, we're not staying here long. We're moving on. I don't know, we kind of pushed our luck just now with this map. It is a nice map, Dag, but it is... I can see the frames going a little haywire, and I just don't want to risk crashing considering we've already gone an hour without it. I don't want to test fate, if that's okay. You know what, let's take a look at this one. Sack did some amazing work on this one. I really did love this map. And honestly, dude, you have such a creative eye with our new assets. I love how you just combine things together here to make it look like this, broken track here. Fantastic. they've worked up a solution to ferry people across in this scary lava trolley, which snaps onto the chain, correct? And these two actually here, if you duplicate these, they snap chains together as well. Yeah, the lava trolley is a brand new asset in the update. It's easy to miss. What I like to do with each new update is I click on the new objects section and I just kind of scroll through them and look at them all because there's so many new. There's over 200 plus new assets. Very, very easy to miss one or two. This cash register is pretty cool. I don't know if y'all have taken a look at it. It was in the trailer. Got a little Hendrick right there. Hit the play button. The oldie-timey register from like back in the day at like a soda jerk or like a candy shop or like a general store. Vim, what's your favorite new asset? Okay, aside from the drill, what's your favorite new asset? I gotta reiterate, actually. The lovely build, Sack. Fantastic work. It's 3,666's price, so, you know. The cash register is pretty cool. I like it. It's a neat little, like the fun little things we add in the updates are always make me smile. The dynamite, has anyone played with those at all? Am I gonna blow some mines right now? Check this out. And make it go big bada boom. That one's a bigger bada boom. Just for fun, you know. You know, you could actually record with in first person. So basically what you could do is drop a token, right? And then hit record for R and then walk up and then, oh, there's no play button on these, Vim. They're like one of the few objects that have a play button you can't interact with as a token. Wow. We all need a bone throne in our life. Completely unusable, unfortunately now, because you can't click play on the dynamite. Right, Dag? Unusable. The Castermonger, oh, it's so cool. We were showing it off earlier, actually. Shelving DA until this is fixed. What's the other one? It's low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I can't place it anywhere. There's not enough room. That's the unfortunate downside of the cave update, is it's like tight in a lot of spaces. Oh, I guess I could turn collisions off and just dump it there. Let's see, what's the message? Potions, hexes, paraphernalia. No refunds. No refunds, guys. Sorry, you heard it from them first. How many hours does everyone have with Dungeon Alchemist? That's a good question, actually. I have like almost 1,200 or over 1,200 last I checked. Okay, we're gonna test fate, everyone. We're gonna open my map. Cartography gods, please let us load this map without crashing today. I just held still to make you think I was crashing, actually. That was probably pretty funny. Like, perfectly still, like a mannequin. Hey, my map is a 60 by 60, bro. Yours is at least twice that size. Come on. Okay, so all week I've been testing my computer, stress testing it. I don't think my hardware is the problem. If my hardware is the problem, my computer is just too weak to handle streaming DA at the quality required with the most recent content in DA, effects, etc. But so far we haven't crashed today, so we're on the right track. I updated my BIOS, my drivers, my Windows, everything was updated, made sure it was good. I went through and stress tested everything. Like, honestly, at this moment, it appears that everything I did is working. But, you know, I don't want to, It probably was me. Problem between user and screen or whatever. What is it? Keyboard and chair, right? It is me. The thing is like, I just kind of assumed the dev build was causing it because, dang, you know, like when you're in the dev build, things are a little dicey sometimes. But this map is massive. Max size is really dependent on your computer's specs. So you can keep building bigger and bigger and bigger if you got a, you know, a really amazing S-tier machine. But if you got a potato with a hamster on a wheel in it that's 15 years old, your maps are going to be pretty small. Hey, Starseeker, welcome back. But didn't Asmodeus use like a fucking pardon my French there, a supercomputer that was like really powerful from his work? Isn't he like an animator or something? It was like something no normal person would have at home. Oh my gosh, 512 gigabytes of RAM? Wow! Hamster's trying his best. I don't mean to... Honestly, the hamster's doing his job. I'm not making fun of the hamster. He's doing his best, right? It's not the hamster's fault that we haven't upgraded our computer. Punch cards in Steam. I mean, that would be a pretty cool computer. I gotta redo all my crystals. Speaking of which, you can actually use the copy and paste to copy and paste crystals. So let's say you want to do it. Some of these is like blue. Well, I guess that does all of them. F it. We're gonna make all of them blue. Cool. Done. $10,000 by 10,000 is a very, very big map and an outlier. I would say most people, the extreme would be about 100 by 100. There are a few that get above and beyond that, but most people that have dream machines, their max is between 50 by 50 to 100 by 100. I mean, if you look at this, I have kind of built it in layers, but if you're wanting things to be kind of like Photoshop, where you could kind of strip away layers, no, it's not like that. If you look at this, though, there is multiple elevations in this map. So we have these pits, you know, of despair that go into abyss-type areas. The carts go down into, the track goes into different areas. These catwalks go up and down as well. The caves inside of them, there's different elevations and whatnot, so these lava tubes have varied elevations. Inside of the dragon's den or the red dragon's lair, we also have kind of varied elevations. It is indeed a good one. Over here we have, you know, a sunken kind of fallen track. So we added an ability in our most recent update called Z-axis manipulation. If you disable the collisions, you can now select an object. So let's say you wanted to raise this object. Notice this arrow? You can sink it into the ground or raise it up. And this is a great way to really meticulously adjust your builds and make them look very, you know, uniform and beautiful. This catwalk area here looks very clean because of the Z-axis manipulation. Do you guys remember when we generated that like 60 by 60 map that was just all kitchen tables last week? That was so funny. I can't even believe that happened. It looked like something like Hogwarts, or like, it looked like cooking school. Yeah, it looked like a place setting competition. One other thing you can do with the copy and paste. So I have a few objects in the map that have effects on them that, you know, you can turn on and off. So you can copy this, right? Control V, drag it across. And now I turned on the animations for these drills down here, and this gear set here, and even this bucket flipped. Oh yeah, there's geodes. Two geodes. Exactly. Lupus, you can actually now lower objects into terrain or put them sideways into terrain. So once you've manipulated its Z-axis, you can move it into objects like that and have it stuck in the side there. Pretty cool. However, once its Z-axis has been manipulated, you can't really stack objects on top of it easy. All right, Sack, that one looks pretty cool. All right, so we've tested Fate long enough on this map. Surprisingly, it's running. Huh. Let's go ahead and generate a new map. The more you know. Let's see here. Let's do 30 by 30. Let's let the stream pick, actually. So we'll, other than dark parchment, let's pick a biome here as a unit. While we're deciding our next biome to build, just a little bit of some news. Just a reminder. Next week, Friday is the cutoff for your Dam Challenge entries, which I did not have the Dam Challenge marquee up. My bad. So every 2 weeks we host a map making challenge on the stream called the Dam Challenge. You make a map using the theme provided. Actually, that's the wrong theme. Oh my goodness. Oh, the theme is everything is lava. Let me update that. Everything is lava. My bad, yo. We updated the theme to reflect the most recent update. So making a map using everything is lava as a theme, you submit it to our Discord in the Dam Challenge channel. There's a bunch of different maps in there already. You can kind of look at them for inspiration, or, you know, you can go off the beaten path and make something completely different all your own. But if your map is chosen as the winner, you win a $10 Hero Forge gift card. Your map is the first map featured on the Dam Challenge stream. You get some bragging rights, and you get the VIP tag here in chat on Steam. So it's a great way to kind of flex your cartography muscles and your builder brain and kind of see what you're able to do. And it's always neat to see the different themes and different ideas our cartographers kind of push within that you know, the actual theme I give. it's incredible to see your creativity week after week. I think last week we had 12 entries, and oh my goodness, they were all fantastic. It was very hard for me to pick a winner, and it's getting harder and harder every week. And can I just say, reach around and pat yourself on the back here if you've been participating in the damn challenge, whether it's once or every week. Thank you so much for all you do. I really do appreciate you. It's a fun way to kind of come up with new and unique ways to build within the environments, or using the challenge. It's a great way to flesh out a bunch of thematic builds to put on Steam Workshop. It's always fun to see what you come up with. You know, honestly, I don't like showing the entries in the week between on the stream, because it tends to show a little bias if I don't show them all. So let's say, you know, I show a couple and then miss a few. So what I like to do is I preserve all of those maps and show them on the day of, the winner first, and then we show any others after the fact, typically. I am so excited. Yep, sorry about that, Vim, thank you. That's a very new edition, the Cartomancer Chronicles, and we discussed that earlier, but your map is featured in the Cartomancer Chronicles as well. So people can see it, click on it. So look at here, it's Stacy's map. It's very highly viewed, highly rated. It is a big boost. And our plan with Cartomancer Chronicles was to showcase maps that may get missed. You know, that may get, you know, swept under the rug, because the way the Steam algorithm and Steam showcases maps isn't very conducive to the way our environment works or our community works. So this is a great way to, you know, highlight great maps that may not be noticed otherwise. I would love it if mods joined. Feel free. Go ahead. The bot is on. If you type Discord, it should. Yep, a command there. So sorry, I am not feeling well today, and I think it's just I've got a little bit of a fever going on, and I'm not doing my best. But anyway, and like I said, I've been up with a puppy for the last 2 days, so I'm a little tired. But anyway, if you follow that link, that'll get you to our Discord, get you all good to go. The Discord has a variety of different amazing channels. The Damn Challenge channel is where we facilitate all of the entries for the Damn Challenge, but we also have community creations where you can showcase any cool maps or screenshots you have from within DA. We have a self-promo channel, so let's say you make DA-related content, whether you stream it or have a YouTube, or maybe you commission maps on Ko-fi or Patreon or whatever. You can promote your work in our self-promo channel. We have questions and supports channel. We also have GM chat. Our Discord is actually one of the best Discords I've ever been a part of. It's a very cool Discord. We have lots of active members who are constantly supporting and helping each other out. You know, that's funny, Snoo. Years ago, on my stream, I used to play cowbell. Heck is my cowbell. There it is. So, like, I actually used to play cowbell on my stream as, like, a thing. But I can't play the music for that song because that would get us a copyright strike, and we don't want that on this channel. I could just play some cowbell, but that would just destroy your ears. Here it is. There it is. Okay, so I have a cowbell just sitting here off to the side from when I used to play cowbell on stream. Like I said, I'm not feeling well. I'm not gonna play cowbell to feel better. I've got a fever! Or cow. Oh my gosh, KO. So I used to play my cowbell with a spoon, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, Snoo did say it. I see it. Yep. cowbell asset? Just 1 second. Trying to decide what I could play cowbell with. Got some pliers back here. These might work. Yeah, it's pretty loud. Headphone warning there. It is loud. I need to get, so I had a drumstick, right? And I used to play the cowbell on stream, and then one time the drumstick just broke. It just shattered into like a bunch of pieces. It was pretty funny. Maybe one of these days we'll do some cowbell. So after we finish getting affiliated, there's some interactive options we'll have. So I don't know if you guys have been on different Twitch streams where you can like earn points, and the points can be attributed to different things in the stream, like highlighting a message, etc. So you all could remind me to save, or maybe ask me to play the cowbell, might be one of the things. Right? I mean, that would just be perfect, playing Don't Fear the Reaper with my own cowbell without any accompaniment. It would just be perfect for stream. I think it would go over really well. Just 5 minutes of me beating a cowbell to death. I cannot believe this map has not crashed my stream or crashed itself. Alright, we're gonna open a new map. No context given, just cowbell for 5 minutes. I don't know, Papa Lurk. Was I gonna build something? Oh yeah, we were talking about a map, huh? Did we decide on a biome? Sorry about that. Let's pick a biome, fam. Skeletal Plains is the first one that came out, so we're gonna go with what elevation? What elevation? You know what might be a neat one is a crater, because then we could put some lava in it. The cave systems are neat too, but have you noticed, Vim, that they generate with like a lot of rocks in them? Like a lot. Like too many almost. Crater? We're just gonna go with no water for now because we'll color it in ourselves. I mean, no, they would have rocks, but not huge ones that block every inch of the path of the cave. You'll understand when I generate one in a bit. Okay, so we've got this crater here on the top of the skeletal plane, which is perfect for, you know, a bone volcano. A bone cano. No. You're grounded, Mondu. You guys keep saying that, but no one can visualize what more gore would look like, because it already is really gory. Right, like in the old video games, you could flip it on and off. Here, let's do some cave carving so you can see what it looked like in... If you look at this, it just looks like just compiled flesh. Something that would give you really big triggers if you have tryptophobia. Particularly. Yeah, it would be neat to see a comparison. The scorched bones. Well, that is good to know there. I at least warned you a little bit, too. There's your top-down view. Also, it's important to note that this cave we carved will generate with line of sight and wall data. Yep. Using the terrain tool, you can layer all sorts of things. You can lower, you can raise, flatten it to room height, flatten it in general, which it'll find kind of a vertices of all the common area and flatten it to that area. It can, and so, okay, let me explain how that works. So if you use, say, like, the lower terrain or the flattened terrain brush inside of a cave area, you can flatten out and kind of extend the walls. But notice on the top here, where my mouse is, how it's getting lighter, and there it's black, it's darker. That black area is where wall is generated. The light area, it won't. So you need to be careful when you're carving your caves or smoothing the cave walls, because it can, in fact, mess with the line of sight walls. So you basically just want to kind of compensate for that. What I like to do... Okay, so what you can do is use, like, I like to go back into the cave tool and then go to the raise cave area and just make it really small. And then if you kind of come back to these edges, you can brush them up a bit. And then that hard edge where the black shadow is where it will generate a line. So just remember that. Basically, as long as you've raised the cave up, so this here, for instance, would be a pillar of wall that your characters could hide behind. Anywhere that is touching the ceiling and has that black kind of area is, in fact, kind of, it will generate walls for line of sight information. Oh, the cave lights are really cool, Vim. Okay, let's generate a cave with some lights in it. Go to caves. So we're going to generate a cavern, and you see all these light options. So you have no lights, torches, castle lights, crypt lights, desert lights, laboratory lights, mansion lights, village lights. Let's do laboratory. Oh, didn't make it. I really love the new these new particular alchemical lights. There's the ones that's like all the different domes. Those are my favorites. Them. They're very neat and very bright. Holy cow. Like these ones here, these are very cool looking. This reminds me of the alembic on the top there. I feel like there was one other one that... That one's heckin' bright. That looks like something in like a Tesla laboratory or something. Gordian, so you would generate line of sight inside of your VTT of choice manually after the fact. So let's say you wanted to add extra walls, terrain walls, elevated walls, etc. Secret doors, you would go in and add that yourself within your virtual tabletop. Say Foundry or Fantasy Grounds, Roll20. Dungeon Alchemist is a map maker, first and foremost. It's an immersion tool second, and then it is used to supplement the various tools out there used as virtual tabletop. So you would export your map to a virtual tabletop of choice, or you could print it for tabletop play in person, or you could export an image or a looped video to use with a TV tabletop. All of which work great. Oh, we're getting a raid? Wow, Schnoodle, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Wow, welcome in, Raiders. Can we get some raid hype, some clapping? Welcome the new Raiders in. Thank you so much. Let's give them a warm welcome as they join our community. And for the Raiders just hopping in, if you're not sure what you're looking at, this is Dungeon Alchemist. This is the official channel for Dungeon Alchemist. It's an AI-powered map-making utility available on Steam, and it allows you to build maps for your tabletop campaigns in a snap. Alternatively, you can roll up your sleeves and dive in and build your maps by hand. So you have both options. It's really great. Oh, Snoodle, did the raid give you trouble? I am so sorry. Twitch is the worst sometimes. It looks like it split your raid up, and I am so sorry about that. But thank you so much for the love. Oh, I know it. Hey, XC, how you doing, buddy? My man, how you doing? Welcome back. Glad to have you. Ah, okay. 2 groups. Cool. Might as well. Puppy's not feeling good, Lucien. Unfortunately, Puppy had some surgery 2 days ago. He had cherry eye and one of his eyes removed, and he got neutered. So he's not doing well. He's just relaxing, resting. So no Seymour visits on stream for the next week or so. He is doing okay. At some point during the surgery, his cone was taken off for a second when they were trying to adjust something, and he scratched below his eye, so he has like a big scratch below his eye too. So I've been like taking care of that with ointment and stuff, but he's been a good sport. He is just, you know, he's a little trooper. He's doing good though. Oh my gosh, I caught that the other day, Dirty Rollers. It was awesome. I was very excited to see you using Dungeon Alchemist on your stream. I thought you'd be using Foundry after all your map prep, but it looked like Forge was crashed or something. So it worked out good for you, and it seemed like some of your viewers actually really enjoyed it too. You know what? He'll be fine. It's just a routine surgery, other than him scratching his eye, but he's a good boy, and we just wanted to get him taken care of, you know, and make sure he's good to go. XE also uses DA on his channel for streaming D&D. His players use it as their virtual tabletop. So, like, if you don't mind managing roles and rules through, say, something like D&D Beyond, or, you know, you roll using manual rolls with, like, regular dice, then Dungeon Alchemist can work to a degree to his limited VTT, but that's not something we endorse or promote. Our product is, like I said, a map maker and immersion tool. That's smart. That's very smart, Dirty Rollers. So you notice the cave, sorry, we got a little sidetracked by the raid here. It generated with all these little torches in it, and you can tell the caves to generate with different torches. So you can regenerate and say, hey, I don't want laboratory lights. I want crypt lights. Let's regen it. I love how all of you know each other. And it's funny because I've been like bouncing around to a lot of your streams, and a lot of you have been getting to know each other as well. Most of you I met because you were making Dungeon Alchemist maps, or you were streaming a campaign using Dungeon Alchemist maps. So I love to support the streamer community we have here. I do my best to try and get around and view as many streams per week. At least 5 to 10 minutes per stream. That's my thing. I like these lights. They fit in really well here. It's also pretty neat to kind of sink them into the ground a little bit. Really kind of just blend. They were carved out of the. Hey, Vim, are you still here? Yeah, you could shove it into the wall. Kind of have it hanging out like that, rotate it a little bit. You know what's also cool is taking like these torches, like these sconce ones, and essentially like this one here, and then you can mount it on the wall once you mess with this collision a little bit. And so it just kind of looks like it's part of the wall there. Really neat. Hey, if you need help trying to figure out to stream Lucien, like I said, we'll talk about it. The last few days have been very busy for me. It's been kind of a madhouse leading up to launch, and then a couple days after with my puppy. It's just been kind of crazy. So I think today I might have some time later today if you want to chat. Vim, can I ask you, what was the most challenging asset to build for the team in this update? See you later, friend. Thank you again for the raid, Schnoodle. And Exy, thank you for being here and for the lurk, my friend. The lovely cave. Let's drop a token in and see what it looks like. I wanted to hear it right from your mouth, is all. Wanted to make sure. Honestly, it would appear that way. So, as we get in closer to the updates, I like to kind of blend my schedule to Belgium time. So I'll wake up earlier, go to bed later, and kind of have more overlap with the team in Belgium. So, you know, the devs, if they need something from me, they can ping me, and I'm usually awake later or up earlier. In addition to that, like, we just did 2 updates within like a month and a half of each other. So I would say, you know, between those two, I definitely was kind of burning the candle at both ends. But, you know, Vim's just joking. I definitely was sleeping healthily and doing good. And I don't mind staying up late on launch night for a stream. It's a once in a while thing. It's not like I'm doing it every day. You know what I mean? I am all about a healthy work-life balance and a stream life balance. I did a lot of the trailer, actually. For this update and the previous one, I did a lot of the, like, the shoots, the various maps and scenes. I'd make them, and then I'd do shoots in them. And then I'd edit all the various scenes together into the trailer. I also picked the soundtrack for the last 2 trailers. Actually, the last 3 trailers. Fata Morgana, I kind of dropped the ball because my puppy died then. Well, not a puppy. He was like 16 years old, but he passed away that week, and I was kind of an emotional wreck. So the team took over the trailer for me that week. But yeah, I love doing the trailers. It's a very fun thing to do. Zach actually particularly helped with that map at the end there with the fade out and the big drill. Oh, it was quite a few months ago. It was last year that he passed away, so no worries. I appreciate the love, though. But honestly, like, you know, it's been a minute, so it's no worries. When am I moving to Belgium? I mean, I guess I already have a job. I think it's kind of advantageous for me to work here, though, in the US, because I'm, like, on a whole different time frame and continent and kind of, like, work in tandem with our team. This is a beautiful map, how it generated with the torches. Okay, let's generate one more map, and then we'll look at other maps in the workshop. Okay, let's generate a ridge. I've been really happy with the ridges. No lights. You did too, Vim. No way, right? I love these ridges, and the great thing about them too is you can actually just quickly fill them with water on either side. So let's say you just want some cave water. Boom. Got a nice little water ridge encounter. Do we have 266 viewers right now for real? Holy cow, is that real right now? That doesn't seem... What? Are we getting botted? We just jumped up 200 viewers in like a second. Are we getting raided? I don't see a raid. That makes 0 sense. What is going on here? Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm not seeing that many users in my view bot, in my chat bot. What the heck? Okay, give it a, let's just wait. Let's wait. I'm not doubting it, but let's wait like a minute and see if it resets, because it could be just a bug, or it could be a late raiding party that hasn't shown up in my thing yet. Okay, something's going on. Well, I'm not... Okay, so this is why I'm questioning it, because I have a chat bot with all of you in it, and it shows all the usernames, but there's like 200 usernames missing. So it's kind of sketch. It's a little weird. Well, Mondu, we had to get to 100 to get to the next one. 1 second here. It looks good so far. I'm just going to wait a minute to make sure the viewers pop into chat. That's really odd. It also could be someone embedded the stream somewhere on a third-party site, because if it's embedded on a website, it could be getting views but not showing viewers. Shadow clone jutsu. Okay, well, we'll do a giveaway. Okay, and we'll test and see if there's 250 people in here, or roughly that many. Because if there's that many people should enter the giveaway. It would make sense, right? So we'll do at least one for hitting 100. We'll test and see how this holds up for the next 10 minutes. Ready? You got 10 minutes to enter a giveaway. Exclamation giveaway to enter, and you must be following the stream to enter. So make sure you hit that follow button, and then type exclamation giveaway in chat. I think we might be embedded or getting botted. I'm not gonna lie, it just looks sus. I've been streaming a long time, and I know what it looks like when you have normal views. We'll generate another map. Actually, let's go look at user maps. Someone's casting mirror image. Okay, Sack, we'll look at your Wormsign one. It does look like a worm. When you guys look at viewers, does it show that many viewers in the chat log, though? Like, it only shows 50 people for me or so. Maybe 75 tops. So I think it's an embed or a view bot. It just, sorry, in my 10 years of streaming, I've seen a lot of weird stuff. I've seen view bots, I've seen embeds, I've seen hosts, I've seen raids, I've seen sponsored streams, and it does look like the first two, an embed or possibly a view bot, which means someone could be view botting the stream in an attempt to get more chances to enter the giveaway, which is only going to hurt the stream viewers in the long run, because I could see the devs limiting how many giveaways we do per week if someone's doing that. So rethink your strategy if that's the case. I'm not accusing anyone of anything, But if that is the case, you're trying to get more giveaways for more chances, just remember, you're really only hurting the greater community, and it may only work this once or twice. So, just keep that in mind. I'm honestly, the way it's jumping up and down, it's kind of indicative of an embed where it's on another website. Someone embedded our link on a third party, and lots of people are seeing it. Denial of service? No, dude. I do giveaways constantly, legitimately, without any problems. All the time. Please do not accuse me of not wanting to do the giveaways. I have more than enough keys to cover giveaways. I just want to make sure it's legitimate. Everyone gets one entry. That's it. But see, right now we have 700 people in here. There's only 25 entries in the giveaway. Isn't that kind of strange to you guys? My giveaways are legitimate, 100%. We do digital codes so they can be redeemed immediately. The viewers always claim they got their code immediately. And we always make good, even if someone accidentally shows a claim when it didn't, we always give them a code. So please don't accuse me of being sus here. We're just trying to make sure that everything on the Twitch end is actually right. Because from my end, it doesn't look like we have that many viewers. Oh, got you. Okay, sorry. I just read something in there like someone thought I was trying to not do the giveaways for some reason. So I misinterpreted that. I apologize there. I'm immune to charm. Okay, so let's that looks really cool though. I like how you put those two together and made it work. The geodes really look neat stacked like that. I really love the new Dune movie, and I'm excited that there is already a sequel. Add on some eyes, some googly eyes. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one there. Oh, let's turn collisions off. I did not know the eye was one of the objects that did that. I'm not gonna lie, Vim, I'm not a fan of the objects creating the terrain under them. Actually, we need to do something with this first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a piece of stone over here, right? And I'm gonna put this eye on top of it. And this is a little trick we like to call resize. And essentially, it allows you to rescale an object smaller than anticipated, or larger than anticipated. Gosh, I can't select it. No. I gotta get it right the first time. Okay. Let's just raise it up. I'm sorry. That's too much. That's better than googly eyes, I'm not gonna lie. my gosh. Ah. Zach, it was only a matter of time before you put a doll in it, so please don't judge me. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's hilarious. My eyes are literally tearing up. There's liquid coming down my face because this is so funny. It does. It also... So I can't remember that... My son used to play this game when he was younger on his tablet, and it was like all these little monsters that looked like this, and they all made different notes, and they'd sing songs together, like different notes, and I cannot remember the game, but that's what they look like to me. I don't know what it is. Honestly, though, it looks terrifying and friendly at the same time. Oh my goodness. This is too much right here. Okay, we're gonna move on to a new map before I die laughing. My singing monsters, that's what it is. Save and publish? That's not my map. I'm not gonna publish it. That's Zach's map. I can't take credit for his work. Excuse me. Buckleberry. Oh. Oh. We gotta look at some Shire. Oh, the Buckleberry Ferry, though. Looks like someone, unfortunately, did not do very well. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Not bad. What, you guys want me to talk like Smeagol again? Because that's how you get me to talk like Smeagol again. If I could, I'd grab the moon and the stars out of the sky for you, community. Let's get it up to so high we can't even see it anymore. Starts getting cut off right about there. Celestial body up here. Hey, the Jodrek. Make sure you claim that key. Claim it, claim it, claim it. You got 30 seconds. If you don't, claim it after. I already did it before. My chat, that is incredibly impressive. Had that foresight. Did he get the claim? On my side, it's showing it in weird order. Okay, cool. It's not showing it correctly on my side. There we go. Okay, we're going to issue this key, and then we're going to get on with the stream. Adding googly eyes to maps. This moon reminds me of the moon from, what is that movie with, Jim Carrey in it? When he's, like, living inside of, like, a TV show. Truman Show. That's what it is. Truman Show. Yep. But you remember how he kind of gets to the edge of the map? You could just kind of have this, like, the edge of his world. Okay, I am gonna DM you a key really quickly, okay? Just 1 second. Okay. There you go, good sir. Could you please I just whispered you the key. Could you please confirm you received it in chat? Oh, you might want to refresh because we're supposed to be on low latency. You should be pretty quick, actually. Unless you're on, like, mobile or something, it might be a problem. Congratulations again there. That one's pretty neat. So, what I would like to do... Put a token. Can we? That's pretty cool, being on top of the moon. So, Vim, I gotta ask, are there any plans to do more skyboxes? Or maybe envelop the skybox around the land, kind of like a dome? So it would kind of envelop the land box and be around it? Whee! Oh, you're not the real moon. That's the real moon. Okay. I would love to hear these things to consider. I'm always open to learning more. It's not an easy fix. Okay. I understand it's probably not very straightforward. But I'm sure the chat would love to learn the challenges or hurdles you face when trying to overcome this type of obstacle. I honestly, I love hearing the development side of things because I don't get to peer behind the curtain very often. This moon particular, or... Kind of looks like an alligator skin, if I'm not gonna lie. The one in the skybox? I mean, as close as I can. Let's take a trip. We'll get there. What is that? How many million miles away is it? Or I don't feel like I'm getting any closer. I notice it has a dot in it. You put your initial... Oh, I see a W there. Yep, I see a W. I feel like I'm not getting any closer, but I'm definitely getting further. Oh, nope, I hit the edge. Hit the edge of the camera scene there. Oh, I see the K. Yep, there's a shadow. Boom, 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 boom. Bop, 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 bop. So you see the K is in that area there, and the W is over there. Cool. Whoa. I'm gonna keep looking for another map to check out really quickly. Let's look at this. I know Highland made that. Hey, see you, Dag. Thank you for being here, brother. And as always, it's a pleasure beating you to the point. I'm just playing with you, Dag. You have a good afternoon, my friend. Great weekend. You know what? I need to add one, in fact. I will. Sorry, I gotta create a command for the wiki. I have been swamped this last week, leading up to the trailer, and then dealing with my dog the couple days after, so I've been kind of, like, spread a little thin, but the next couple of days I should have some time to get caught up with some basic stuff like that, getting the links caught up and whatnot. And why did you respond with that? I like it. Kind of looks like an excavation. Hey, you get a cookie for that response. Not gonna lie. A nice little workshop there. I like it. Ooh, so is this phylactery in here somewhere? You know what, Sack? What you do for fun on your own time is none of our business. So I gotta ask though, is the phylactery still intact? But the soul is in 5 shards? Oof. Okay, so I've been reading the monster manual, trying to familiarize myself with different monsters. So liches have like different variations of themselves, if I'm not mistaken. So there is like a normal old lich, and then there's also like a lich that like is a skull version of itself, where it's like decayed into like its basic form or something, and all it needs is a soul to come back. What is that one called again? Sorry, I don't remember all their names. I just kind of read through everything, like a demi-lich or something. I don't know. But anyway, I've been kind of reading through the monster manual in my spare time, getting used to various... That's a demi-lich, right? It's just the skull with, like, the crystal eyes, and essentially, it's just kind of a resting lich form that has lost its body and is waiting to kind of come back. Hey, Wolfgold, how you doing? Tarrasques running packs? No. No. What you been up to this week, Wolfgold? Anything neat? This is lovely, Island. It's seriously great. So do they enter through this kind of river area here? Have a look for the Mimic Geode? Goodness. Oh. This geode looks sus. Also a trap over here. Right? Doesn't she make fantastic work? Ah, right there. That's the entry. See you later, VanYakos. You have a good one, my friend. We'll catch you next time. Wow. Okay, first off, can I just say we went 2 hours without the stream crashing today. This is monumental. Okay, it's been about 3 weeks that I've been dealing with these various stream crashes, hardware issues, blue screens, just PC crashing unexpectedly. A lot of you have been here for the journey as it's happened, and it's increasingly frustrating as it happens again and again and again. And I think before, you know, I don't want to like curse myself, but I think I might have sorted it. If you use an abstract, you can KO, but not a regular. No. Whoa. Spirit of a wolf. Hey, see you later, Jodrick. Congratulations again. We'll see you next time. That is a great idea. Putting some shrunk down tokens in there would be cool too. That's neat. Okay, so we got a wolf, we got a unicorn. Some of them are kind of, there's none in that one. That one kind of looks like an ape. That looks like a city or a castle. I'm not sure what that one is. It's kind of dark. Put a token and take a look. Is that a pony? Werewolf? Ah, that one looks like a werewolf right there. So, I'm assuming they're trapped in this globe. Like their soul or their embodiment is trapped in there. That kind of reminds me of Lock and Key. Show on Netflix called Lock and Key. It was based off of a comic. And one of the many... So there's all these keys that are made out of basically demons' spirits. And they're imbued with magic and they can do different things. One of the many keys is it can open a snow globe and you can go inside and hang out in there or trap people inside like a prison. Lock and Key is really good. Oh, I'm so sad it's over and the third season was so rushed. Netflix is like a shadow of its former self now. I'm not really happy with them anymore. Very lovely build as always, Highland. Fantastic work. So the stream started at the same time for me, but in the US it's daylight savings time. So I lost an hour. We sprang forward an hour. So it's still 2:03 for me, but unfortunately we started an hour earlier if you don't observe daylight savings or you observe them at a different time of year. You know, I've watched a little bit of Penny Dreadful. Isn't Josh Hartnett in that or something? Hey, Wim, thank you for being here, my man. I appreciate you for popping by and what turned from like a quick drop into like 30, 40 minutes. Thank you for being here. Seriously, appreciate you. We got to talk about getting you back on for a guest spot, though. You know that, right? Hey, thank you for being here. Seriously. Vim stream, right? We just had a Carl stream. It's time for another Vim stream. Fantastic map here. let's go look at one more map, and then we'll end the stream. Remember, we're going to be wrapping up here in the next couple of minutes, so if you have any last-minute questions, feel free to drop them on me, and I will do my best to answer them. Oh, I gotta take a look at this Yawning Portal you made. Ava Green, she's in, she was in Bond, right? She was in James Bond, and then also in, Kingdom of Heaven, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is probably one of the coolest Yawning Portals I've seen. She was awesome in Kingdom of Heaven. This is an amazing Yawning Portal. She was in 300? Oh, yeah, maybe, huh? No. Yeah, she was, that's right. It needs a sandworm. This is a beautiful Yawning Portal. Let's drop a token in on floor level and see what it looks like. Whew, that's quite a drop. You don't want to end up down there. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Can't make it up. Darn. Okay, let me shrink my token a little bit. See if I can get up. Oh. I can see that you've definitely got some huge assets in here that I can't really mess around with. Ah! No! Darn it. Okay, we can't make it up. We're gonna just place ourselves up here. Cheating. But still works. What is this? A building for gnomes? That's a good Zoolander reference there. What is this? A building for ants? It needs to be at least 3 times this big. Being trolled here with a transparent floor. Call of the Void, right? Isn't that when you're like inspired to jump off a cliff? Or like get into a car accident? I can't go down. Featherfall. I like to be the caster that's like, I forgot to cast Featherfall! I forgot to prep Featherfall, that's what it is. I forgot to prep Featherfall! The person jumps off, YOLOing it. This is brilliant though, seriously. Isn't there a bridge somewhere in the UK that dogs jump off of, like, unexplainedly? Like, lots of dogs have jumped off of it. And they think it has something to do with a whistle that the natural architecture makes. It makes, like, a whistling sound that only the dogs can. What did that say on the outside? Oh, it says Yawning Portal. Nice little poster there. Take a look on floor level here. I'm not 100% certain. I think it's just somewhere in Europe. I'm not 100% certain where. Ooh, that's a great. Yes, I would like a bottle of liquid disaster thing. Wim's patented snake oil. I like how Vim puts snake oil in Dungeon Alchemist. Like, it's totally not a scam. Props up on Reddit once in a while. All right, everyone. I don't want to test my luck. We've gone 2 hours without a crash on stream, so fantastic. I think my adjustments helped, at least for the time being. Whether it's a stopgap, like a band-aid solution, or a permanent solution remains to be seen. But I am very happy that we went 2 hours without crashing. Very, very awesome. Y'all should be proud of me. Oh, I only thought it was like a handful of dogs, like 4 or 5. Which would be a lot for any bridge, if you think about it. We did it. We did it. We made it a whole stream without crashing. Okay, everyone. I'm going to go get some rest. Enjoy your Saturday, your weekend. I hope you have some amazing map building through the rest of the weekend and into next week. Remember, you have just a little under 7 days to submit your challenge entries for the Dam Challenge. Everything is lava. Using that phrase as inspiration, design a map of any shape or size and submit it to the Dam Challenge channel in our Discord for a chance to win a $10 Hero Forge gift card, as well as some, a little bit of immortality in our community. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Again, my name is Mac. I am the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist. We'll see you next Saturday on the Dam stream, same damn time, same damn channel. Remember to adjust for daylight savings, which happened in the US, so that means you need to account for it. I'm sorry. We're all brats in the US. You just got to accommodate to us. Just the way it is. No, I'm just kidding. But the time for the stream is 12 for me. It's normal time for me. I just assume that everything is just about an hour ahead for you guys, so just remember to get in an hour early next week so you're here on time. We'll see you next Saturday, unless we do like a bonus stream Monday or something like that. Have a great weekend, everyone. Mac out.